Hey everybody, this is Heather from Hojo's Teaching Adventures. Today I wanted to go about showing you how you can find materials, resources, games, and activities for your students at home. So if you have a Pinterest account, you can log in right now, and if you don't, you can sign up to get one. So let's start with, we're going to just come over here to my account. I'm going to log in, hopefully. Okay, now it shows up a little different because there we go. Okay, try this again. There we go. All right, so for me, as an example, I have a preschool child at home. So if I start to type in preschool activities for home, there we go. Preschool activities for home. Now you'll see lots of different things here. Sometimes you're going to see this promoted by, and sometimes those are relevant, sometimes they are paid resources. So just something to keep in mind. 40 plus activities for preschool at home. Now this looks really promising. No need to spend a lot of money. Okay, I like that. I'm a little bit frugal, so not having to spend a lot of money is always awesome in my book. Stay at home mom. Okay, so I would just start to scroll through this. And all right, that's pretty cool. Like the mom just took and wrote out the ABCs on a piece of construction paper, and now the child is working on fine motor skills with a little bit of paint and a Q-tip. That's easy enough. Rating letters by painting, spell, put the letters of their name in the correct order. Okay, now this one is a great list, but I'm all about seeing pictures of things that I want to do. So I want to actually see pictures. Like this one's cool, and I could do that pretty easy on just a plain piece of paper. So it's definitely an idea. And look I could even save it to my preschool ideas board. So that's a thought. If you want to get outside, you can do different bubble art. That's an idea. Okay, another thing I might add to the title would be the word free, just because I don't want to pay for things. You know, we all have our kids at home, or I shouldn't say we all, but lots of us have our kids at home for various reasons. And sometimes we just want something. Okay, so this one looks kind of cool, so I could click through. You can literally get lost in Pinterest for hours, so I would definitely recommend setting a timer or just finding 2 or 3 things and leaving, because you could spend hours and hours and hours. So this is cool. She offers this one for free, so I can download it right here. Now I am going to have to sign up, and I don't mind doing that because I'll check and see if she sends me some other great ideas, and I can always hit that unsubscribe button at the end. But as another example, I want to show, let's find free, let's say I've got a 4th grader who's still struggling with multiplication activities, and I don't want worksheets. I want to do something a little more fun. So I want to find some multiplication games. Okay, so this one says free multiplication math facts games. That's always good. So let's click through right here, get your free math facts games. I want to see if she's got a little more, there we go, a little more information. So she calls it POPs. I could read through all of that. Multiplication war. Oh, so like 9 times 3 is 27. That would be fun. Various board games. Ooh, Jenga, where you write the problems on there. So you can see she's got a ton of great ideas right here. And I could come back over here and save them to, I think I have a board called School Age Kids. Or you could maybe save it to math games for the kids, or whatever board you want to create. Or you could go free books being read online. You could do something like that. 100 places to download books, but I want a book. Where to find free books for kids? I want to find books read online. So I'm going to do this. Books read online. Okay, how to read books for free. Okay, so this particular time I'm not having great luck, and sometimes that happens. Typically, though, I don't have to scroll very far to find what I want. Okay, so that was Pinterest. Now I want to show you how you can do virtually the same thing in Google. So let's say I have a 1st grader working on blends. 1st grade blends. and I want it to be free. Okay, and I prefer Pinterest just because I'm more visual. So you can certainly do it this way, or you can also come over here to images. So what would get my kiddos' attention? Something like this might, because you can see tractor. So then they would put the paper or the clothespin, or you could also use a paper clip right here. So you'd come over here, and I want to make sure I don't click these. These look like what I'm supposed to do, but they're more of just like spammy download type things. So I'm trying to find, is that it? Okay. Sometimes I struggle with stuff like this because if it's not easy to find, there we go, download blends. So I'd click the download button, and there we have it. I could easily do the blender and the blanket, and I love how they have the little words up there for me. So if I'm struggling as a parent, I would be able to find them. So that would be an idea. I could keep coming down, and oops, I could close that and try to find another one. So I would just keep going. Or let's try something. Let's go 5th grade math free. So you can see here there's lots of different 5th grade math. I kind of like this one. It looks like a nice little review for my kiddo. So if I click on that one, I can add one to cart. And then I should be able to check out. So you can see here that by using Pinterest or Google, I can find a lot of great resources to use at home with my kiddos. So this one I would have to log in, which is no big deal. But just maybe set up that extra email account or send things, to that email that you don't care as much if it gets things. Remember, you can always unsubscribe. But anyway, I just wanted to do this as a quick little tutorial for the parents out there who might be looking for things for their students. But again, I also want to say that if you are doing the work that was sent home by your teacher, your child's teacher, that is more than enough. Please do not feel like you have to give your kids extra work. Their teacher is giving them what they think they need. You can always just ask them to read. You can ask them to do 5 minutes of math facts a day. You can read to them, even older kids. I remember being a college student, and I loved when my professor, I had one that used to read just books to us, and I loved it. You can play games with your kid. You can have them help you cook. Tell them about your childhood. This does not have to be a time where you keep them busy from 8:30 to 3:30 like they were in their typical classroom. Do what makes sense for you and your family, and don't let yourself get stressed out about finding more materials for them. All right. Thanks, everybody. Again, this is Heather from Hojo's Teaching Adventures. Have a great day.